I just made $30,000 wholesaling this house in Illinois, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I made $30,000 virtually wholesaling this deal from Florida and how you can do the same exact thing. Now, usually I don't really publicly show any of my deals in any of my virtual wholesaling operations because I don't want people stealing my buyers, and I like to keep my assets protected. This was a specific deal I thought was so cool, and it's taken so long to close that I just had to share it today in this video. Now, the reason why this is so cool is I actually got this check. So I received this check for $10,000 to me. Our JV partner received $10,000 to him. And no joke, a TV show from NBC paid me $10,000 on this wholesale deal. I think it's the first time ever a wholesaler got paid more from a TV show for a real estate wholesaling deal than the assignment check. This is the first that's ever happened in wholesaling. I think it's pretty dang cool. So I'm gonna share with you how you can get a TV show to pay you 10 grand for the deal you just locked up, how we found the buyer who's okay with us doing it, how we convinced the seller to let the TV show pay us and not her, and how you can do the same exact thing. This is like a crazy deal, and I think it's just so awesome. So this is the deal here. This is in Chicago, Illinois. And this was a property that just sold for $620,000. Now, it was listed on the MLS by a real estate agent, and somebody in our M2M school group sent us over this JV deal. Now, if you go down here, you can see the property was originally listed for $675,000. It was pending, relisted, goes back on the market for $650,000. What our JV partner did was he locked it up for $600,000, which you might be like, that's not a good discount. Like, that kind of sucks. And I'll be real with you, like, I wouldn't even look at this deal unless it was locked up for like $550,000 or like $500,000. But we really liked the area, and it was right next to the Chicago Bulls arena where Michael Jordan used to play. And we thought there was a play for a builder. And we love selling deals to builders because they just pay whatever. They love their buy box. And we found an opportunity many wholesalers just can't do. In this area in Chicago, there's lots of these properties like this that sell for $1.7 and $1.8 million. You might be like, how in the world is this happening? Well, this is right outside like the main massive part of the city. So it's right by where the arena is. So NBA players like it. And these skinny tall buildings sell for $1, $2, even $3 million bucks. Like, you look at all the videos, like this one's $2 million here. And these like heavily gentrified areas are being built like crazy. And they're making a ton of money doing these type of housing here in Chicago. So we thought someone would want to buy the property, bulldoze it, and put a $1.9 million house, probably put $1 million bucks to build it, make a ton of money. And we're just seeing this area in Chicago, this is happening more and more and more. We got it for $620,000. It was a 5.2, and these are the pictures of the property. So like a regular like old house right here, 1,800 square feet. It's got a cool little backyard. The house next to it is really nice. But as you can see, the house is heavily old. Like, it's very, very old. It's not updated. It doesn't look good. Terrible green carpet, like classic Chicago housing, right? And so my dispo team was working on finding a cash buyer for this. And we actually went out here and started making posts in Facebook groups like the Chicago locals groups, the real estate groups in Chicago, saying we had an awesome deal in this area. Now, unbeknownst to us, the showrunner to the TV show Chicago PD reached out to our dispo team and said, we love this area. We're looking to film a scene of a abandoned trap house in the western part of Chicago. And this is the perfect property. They wanted a nice area, but an ugly house in a new nice area where a drug dealer would be hanging out. He gets questioned. There's a crime that happens at the back of the property and drugs everywhere. First and foremost is like, yeah, just film there for free, bro. That'd be kind of sick. Before our team could say that, they offered us $10,000 to actually film. So $10,000 to us. Now, this was like an insane situation with the seller, and we actually had to extend the contract a couple times. And so we asked her if there was permission before we closed that they filmed the TV show there, because we said we wanted to improve the property story and the lore. The property is part of a TV show. And she said, sure. And I said, hey, they're going to give us money for it though, too, because we're going to manage it. And she was already out of state. She said, yeah, that's fine. Keep it. So we were able to convince her to keep the 10 grand for us. And the TV show said there might be a little bit of damage to the property. And we said we didn't care because obviously it's gonna be bulldozed over. And eventually we found a builder who was willing to go buy the property for $620,000. So we found a buyer, they walk through, they love the house, and they give us our non-refundable EMD, and we're set to close. Now, I was traveling from San Antonio, and I was about to fly back home, but then the showrunner from Chicago PD asked if we wanted to go on set and watch the filming and approve everything. And I've never been to Chicago in my life, and I heard they had really good hot dogs. So I flew my butt from San Antonio to Chicago because I wanted to go on I just wanted to see the TV show being filmed live, record myself at the property, and kind of visit the city. I think Chicago is really cool. It's one of the best hot dogs I've ever had. Portillo's. And then fly back to Florida. So that's what I did. I flew up there. As you see on the pictures here, I hung out in Chicago. I had a blast there. Went by the property, collected my little check, went on set on the TV show. I was talking to the actors and the actresses and the director, and I was watching it being filmed live. It was so awesome. And if you want to know what episode it was season 13, episode 7, called Impulse. So this is the front of the property where they go out here and they're analyzing it. They arrest the guy. They bring him out back. They find some drug stash. There's a crime. They interview the guy, and I just thought it was really cool. Now, they spent 7 hours filming this scene that was 4 minutes on the TV show. They said that's all they do. I thought it was so cool. And now I'm like legit buzzing. I'm like, how do I get TV shows to go pay me? We have Chicago Med that can pay me, Chicago Fire, Law and Order can pay me probably, Grey's Anatomy, The Rookie, Boston Blue, NCIS. And now I'm going all out on trying to do not just wholesaling, but lock up these deals and go after these TV shows and offer them like, I don't know, $5 or $6 grand, and we'll do it for a discount. And they're technically my buyers, but I'm not even buying it. I'm thinking about locking up contracts and just letting TV shows just do their shows there and then just collecting the fee and maybe closing on it. But I think it's so cool, this method. I don't know how sustainable it is, but it was pretty sick. So as you see here, this is the actual recording of the TV show. Now, I can't show everything. I'm going to put my face in front of some of the scenes here because I can't show the audio. I'm showing the visual of it where basically they're going out here analyzing it. So let's pop it up. Now, obviously I can't show all of this, but they're like going out here, they're looking for the guy. Now they're analyzing it. They're looking at him. They're talking to the guy. And I'm like right there while it's happening. He's like, oh, what's up, bro? He's like, oh, what's up? And then he shows something. We have to blur the piece out. And then look at this. It's the deal. Look at this. They're inside my deal and out here. They knock the guy analyzing. He's getting arrested. Here they're talking to him. This is my deal. Look at that. This is so cool. Then they go out back. They see the stash. And I'm going out here killing it. I didn't know TV shows have awesome food. I started eating a bunch of food. It was really cool. Now you might ask, like, how in the world did I find a builder to go out here and build these properties? Well, it was pretty easy. So you find a property here like 2049 West Race Avenue, which was right by our deal. And you see this thing was built in 2025. So I go back out here, I throw the address into X Leads, and let's go find who's the current owner. It's on the MLS right now. It's owned by MK, but you get his mailing address right here. So you throw in his mailing address. You can see here he got a construction loan for $1.2 million, and he currently has it listed for 1.5. So all you really do is you go to the contacts tab right here. Their entire construction's right here. You got their phone number right here, and you reach out to them. So what you do is you find these heavily new gentrified areas where they basically bulldozed the property or built something on top of it. Go to the owner tab on X Leads, find the owner and call them up and see if they want to buy any more. It's exactly how we found this buyer. This is what live virtual wholesaling looks like. A little bit of investigation and finding the right areas that really not many other wholesalers do. That's how you start having a ton of success. So if you want to start doing deals just like this, honestly, it's kind of rare, but I would recommend that you just get a deal for the lowest price you possibly can. The lowest lowball offer. Send me the deal. I will JV it with you, and we'll do all the heavy dispo because we're really good at what we do. So if you want to start making checks like this, make sure you join my free real estate wholesaling course and community so I share exactly how you can start getting these deals. All you gotta do is just go to freewholesaling.com and make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.